I ain't got time to be waiting forever. We ain't doing too much waiting. We ain't doing too much waiting. We live. How you see the comments in this thing? All right. We live. Looks like we live. It appears to be that way. Let me do a little small box for it. See, I try to do all this stuff. Okay, we good. All right, yo. So I'm gonna apologize to y'all right now if I'm not gonna be able to see none of y'all comments and all that because I got a lot of windows open. I'm trying to navigate, man. Move it over a little bit so I can see some of the comments. Oh, the shirt. That's the 52 right there. So I sent homie the link, and you know what I mean. I get no response. I sent it to him in the discussions. I get no response. I mean, I could check YouTube again. But I'm ready. Like, listen, I'm not regular, man. If you think you're just gonna say a little video and you're gonna speak your little piece, then I offer you the opportunity. You know what I mean? And really, it's an opportunity for you because I go live by myself all the time. I don't need no help. I don't need no assistance. But since homie not in here right now, I sent him the link. He could pop in at any given time. What's going on, everybody? Oh, the shirt, the 52 shirt. I mean, that's our number, ain't it? That's our number, 52. That's just how we moving, man. 52. That's what we do. That's what we do. You know what I mean? And I think it got a lot of them mad. So, listen, let's talk about Carson Wentz's improvement. I'm just going to talk about his improvement. I had something pulled up here on my phone that was real interesting to me. You know what I mean? I could talk about some other things that didn't have anything to do with the debate while we still waiting for this dude who supposedly about to come in here and say and justify why his team been so trash. You know what I mean? This, hey, thank you for the donation, brother. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the donation, man. And you know, and to be realistic, man, I just wanted to know how he was going to justify it. It's unjustifiable in my opinion. But since you know, I always go live anyway. We could rap. We could chop it up. We could rap. We're gonna talk about Carson Wentz's progression. Since everybody like to say that he's stagnant, this, that, and the third. Let's talk about his progression. In 2016, Carson Wentz's completion percentage against the blitz was 59%. His touchdown to interception ratio was 5-3. His passer rating was 79.4. That's his rookie year. That's the rookie year right there. He was average against the blitz in his rookie year. In 2017, the season where he was an MVP candidate before he got hurt, he was a shoo-in to win MVP. His completion percentage went down a little bit, 51.3%, but the touchdown to interception ratio was 13-1, meaning the decision making got better under pressure. Just from his rookie season to his second year, 13-1. But listen, the passer rating, 97.4. I can't make this stuff up. This is just facts. This is facts that a lot of fan bases and a lot of teams can't grasp their mind around. And they want to say, well, what about last year where he didn't finish the whole season? Well, he didn't finish the whole season in 2017 or he didn't finish the whole season in 2018. We're no stranger to these numbers here, man. We're no stranger to these numbers. 2018, the completion percentage went way above 50%, 63.5 just last season. Touchdown interception ratio 6-1. It would have been higher, but he didn't finish the season, obviously. His passer rating was 100.4. This is all just during the blitz. This is during the blitz. This is the calling card for a championship quarterback, in my opinion. And it's just facts, honestly. How well can you perform when the pressure is on? How well can you perform when the pressure is on? Carson Wentz performs really good when the pressure is on. The last 2 seasons, 19 touchdowns and 2 interceptions against the blitz. You can average out 97 and 100, 97.4, 100.4. Let's say he's 96% average out the last 2 years. 96% passer rating, about 96 passer rating against the blitz the last 2 years. Come on, man. It's not even fair, man. It's not even fair to say how much this guy has improved just in that arena alone against the blitz. Now you want to compare Dallas Cowboys offseason moves against Philadelphia Eagles offseason moves? I'm going to give you some more time to get in here because right now you're letting people down. Right now you're letting people down. Let me just read some comments while you continue to let Val down. How many people have come and went in this season? I'm just saying. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? You asking for the ball, so they sent me. Where you at? It's 1 o'clock now, and this another problem that I got. This is another problem that I got with some of these guys, man. Some of these guys who want to say Lord Brunson name. This the biggest problem I got right now. When you asking for me, I expect you here expeditiously. Expeditiously. Period. Expeditiously when you asking for me. Don't have me waiting on you. It should be the other way around. Expeditiously. Hold on, let me take this call. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my bad, y'all, my bad. So, listen, back to what I was saying. I expect you here expeditiously. When you asking for me, I expect you here expeditiously. I don't see. Look. I've been waiting since 12 o'clock. I've been waiting since 12 o'clock. The trolls here, though, I can guarantee you that. The trolls are here. Hey man, just give me a thumbs up if the picture is good and the sound is good. Give me a thumbs up real quick, because I got like 2 screens working right here. It's kind of weird. You owe me a wrench for that weight. I owe you a wrench for that weight. Oh damn! See, I didn't mean to do that. You got me clicking on stuff. All right, everything good. Everything Gucci. Listen, man. We gonna keep it going on, man. We listen. We don't wait for nobody, man. We gonna keep talking our talk. We don't wait for nobody, man. Hey, man. I appreciate the donation, man. I'm sorry if I miss certain messages because I'm using Google Hangout because I was supposed to have somebody in here, but we know what happened. We know what happened, right? We know what happened. So next time y'all see these videos and they say that they want to dance, they really don't be wanting to dance, man. Because how can you debunk How can you debunk? Look, listen, I take notes. I got stuff. I need real live answers to this. How can you justifiably? I'm gonna see if Duke messaged me, man. I'm gonna see if Duke messaged me, man. You know what I mean? I don't like my time being wasted, cunt. Seriously, I don't like my time being wasted. How I got nothing. I don't even got to check to see if you messaged me, man. Because at the end of the day, you got the link to the Google Hangout. I got nothing. But how can you justify this? How can you, like, this the stuff I need answers to? Lil Brunson the GOAT. Keep on. That's what I'm saying. How can you look. Let me read this for y'all real quick and let me know what y'all think. With the 30-22 loss to the Rams on Saturday, the Cowboys closed the book on a 23rd consecutive season without returning to the NFC Championship. That's the 7th longest active conference championship drought in the NFL. The Cincinnati Bengals have not gone to the championship game in 30 years. The Washington Redskins have not gone to the championship game in 27 years. The Detroit Lions have not gone to the championship game in 27 seasons. The Cleveland Browns, 26 seasons. Miami Dolphins, 26 seasons. Buffalo Bills, 25 seasons. Dallas Cowboys, 23 seasons. Now, what does everybody on that list have in common? What does everybody on that list have in common? They're all irrelevant. They're irrelevant. Nobody is talking about the Cincinnati Bengals, the Washington Redskins, the Detroit Lions, the Cleveland Browns, the Miami Dolphins, or the Buffalo Bills as far as having good seasons and being able to possibly go to the Super Bowl. Nobody's talking about them in that realm. So why are we talking about the Dallas Cowboys in a like they're us, or like they Pittsburgh, or like they New England? Why are we talking about these guys like they're not these guys that I just they're listen, I didn't make this up. If you can see this who they on the list with. This is their guys. So why are we talking about them like they the New Orleans Saints, like they the Rams, like they the Eagles? Why are we talking about them like they're in that class? They're not in that class, bro. They're not in that class. They're not in that class. And it brings me to the other topic to where I was going to tell dude about. Listen, man, the media controls the narrative that what got Dallas Cowboys fans so hyped. The media controls that narrative that got y'all with this invisible battery in y'all back. The media did that to y'all. Don't be mad at me for telling the truth. And this is also the truth. Carson Wentz's arm is way more talented than Dak Prescott's arm. It's the truth. I'm not sitting up here lying on nobody. Listen. If you want to feel important, listen, I can make you feel important real quick. Y'all still got a good, decent offensive line. Y'all have one of the best running backs in the game. And y'all got one of the best linebacking cores in the game. That's it. That's truly it. That's truly it. That's not that you have nothing else besides that. You have nothing else besides that. You just think that in your mind. Listen, I understand what this could do to a man. Not going to the conference game in 23 seasons can make you kind of delusional. It actually can make you slow, in my opinion. It makes you start. It's like you're in a desert and you see things that aren't there. You're seeing a mirage. You're looking in the mirror and seeing the Cowboys of the 90, but that's not y'all no more, man. The media don't want to tell you the truth because you got a really big fan base. The NFL depends on that fan. Your receiving core is legit. The Dallas Cowboys receiving core is good. It's okay. It's not. No, that's not even okay. You got an average receiving core. You don't know how Randall Cobb is going to mesh with that receiving core. Randall Cobb been spoiled, man. Been playing with Aaron Rodgers, man. You're not taking that into consideration. Dak Prescott, not Aaron Rodgers. Your receiving core not better than the Eagles, and that's just the facts. That's the facts. That's the facts. Your receiving core not better than the Eagles. But nobody don't want to tell y'all the truth. It ain't better than the Eagles. You don't have one receiver on that roster that's better than Alshon Jeffrey. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Amari Cooper is not better than Alshon Jeffrey. No. A couple years ago, like 2 years ago, Amari Cooper was just they were just talking about how much he dropped passes. Come on, man. Amari Cooper is not better than Alshon Jeffrey. You don't have a tight end better than our first or second string tight end. You don't have a slot better than Nelson Aguilar. Randall Cobb ain't better than Nelson Aguilar. Randall Cobb ain't better. Listen, I'm going to give you one better. Amari Cooper not better than Deshaun Jackson. Amari Cooper not better than Deshaun Jackson. Deshaun Jackson is the best deep threat in the game. Y'all ain't got nobody at the best that's the best at anything on that wide receiver core. Nothing. You have nobody with the best anything in that wide receiver core, dog. That's the facts, man. That's the nature of the beast. That's the nature of the beast. And now let's have a spelling bee. Let's have a spelling bee. Let's define relevance. Let's define relevance. I don't even know the definition of relevance, but it can't be anything close to what the Dallas Cowboys are. Remember that catch against the Saints? Talk about, yeah, he dropped the pass. Yes, he dropped the pass. Wide receivers drop passes. Alshon Jeffrey dropped the pass against the Saints. Whoop-de-doo. He dropped a critical pass against the Saints. And I know he was hurt about that, but he's still a Super Bowl champion. He ain't dropped no pass in the Super Bowl, did he? Did he drop a pass in the Super Bowl? Did he catch a touchdown in the Super Bowl? I believe so. How many wide receivers on the Dallas Cowboys roster caught a pass in the Super Bowl? There you go. You know what I'm saying? You can't argue with that. They gave me all these weird ass definitions of relevance. Somebody type in a definition of relevance and tell me what you find, and I'm gonna tell you what I find. The quality or state. This is the first one that came up. Relevance, noun. The quality of state of being closely connected or appropriate. He punked out, Simon. He punked out already, Simon. I sent him to Google Hangout and everything. He punked out already, Simon. And that's your boy. That's your boy. Y'all know he been still in my mood. Simon, I've been waiting since 12 o'clock. I've been waiting since 12 o'clock, man. 12 o'clock. I got stuff to do. I've been waiting since 12 o'clock. It's 1:11. It's 1:11. When you ask for the boss, I expect you to be expeditiously on time. Expeditiously. Y'all heard what T.I. said. The quality or state of being closely connected or appropriate. The quality or state of being closely connected or appropriate. You're not closely connected to winning, so you're not relevant in that regard. There's no disrespect. It's the truth. It's the truth. You're not relevant in that regard. You're not appropriate to win. You just don't fit the bill of relevance. You don't fit the bill of relevance in any definition or any term that you could find. You are not relevant. You're not relevant, man. And it's not a bad thing because we went through droughts of not being relevant. You're not relevant. Cincinnati Bengals. I'm going to go through the list again for anybody who just got here. You ain't got no link. What you talking about? You ain't got no link. Look in your discussions. Look in your discussions. You ain't got no link. There you go. I put the link in there too. The link in the chat now. The link in the chat. You got the link now? Nobody else used that link, man. It's only for me and him. I didn't want to put it there, but I put it in a discussion for you. When you ask for me, man, be expeditiously on time. You need me to email it to you. No, you copy what I just posted, and then you do what you got to do with it. The link is posted, man. I ain't got your email. Look at your messages. I've been messaging you for the last hour since 12 o'clock. I've been messaging you for the last hour, man. All on your page. I need your information so I can get you the link. I try to do test runs before this. So everything could be smooth. Now you see you got the good people. You got the good people of the Lord Brunson situation waiting for you. And that's not cool. That don't sit well with me. What you say? What? One ring got me like what? Yeah, one ring got me in the building. One ring got me in the building. You ain't seen the ring since you was a squirt. I click the link, it sends me to the video. You click the link and it sends you to the video. All right, go to. Do you got Google Hangouts? Do you got Google Hangouts? Look, I'm not emailing you. I'm live, man. I'm not emailing you, man. I'm live, bro. I'm not emailing you. I listen. If you got Google Hangouts, send yourself an invite to my situation on Google. That's why. And why are you late anyway? Why are you late anyway? You know what I'm saying? This is what you asked for. Right. Grown men haven't seen this. Grown men haven't seen a Super Bowl. Grown men haven't seen a Super Bowl. We're gonna talk about it, man. We're gonna talk about it. Dude wants an email. You hear him, Slitter? You got Slitter checking you. I hate how the media pumps teams up. All in the game. All the games have to be played, man. And this training camp stuff just hypes teams up. Listen, man. Listen. I tried to wait for him to get in here, but I don't have time. I don't have all the time in the day. Put the correct link in the chat. I'll email him. What do you put the correct link in the chat? This is the link coming straight off the Hangout. Straight off the Hangout. I'm confused. If this ain't the correct link, somebody tell me what's the correct link. If this not the correct link, somebody tell me what's the correct link. That's not the correct link. I mean, I'm not following y'all. This is why I tried to get you to do the test earlier. How that's not the correct link? Link starts with Google Hangouts. So tell me where I find the link at. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it on my phone. This is bad business, man. This is bad business right here. Bad business. All right, hold on. I think I got it. Hold on. I'm gonna go into the live stream from my phone and try to post it in the conversation there. From my phone, try to post it in the conversation there. All right, you got it? There you go right there. That's the link. That's the link right there. And if you ain't got nothing to do with the debate, please don't use the link. Desert Eagle, you could come on in. Matter of fact, Desert Eagle, come on in, Desert Eagle. You can use the link. Use that link, Desert Eagle. It say Boys for Life just joined the Hangout. Mosh, I didn't ask you to join the Hangout. That's what I'm saying.
Finally, we got it. It's about time. You get it? You there?
Yo.
What's up? What's up, man? You there? Can you hear me? What's up, man? You there?
Yeah, I'm here. I hear you loud and clear. You hear me?
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Yeah, I hear you.
You're on a delay, man. So. What's up, man? You there?
Yeah, I'm here. I hear you loud and clear.
Oh,
my bad. Hold on.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Yeah, I hear you.
You're on a delay, man. So.
Yeah, I'm here. I hear you loud and clear. My bad. Hold on. Is it still delaying? You good? Yeah, I hear you.
You hear me? Are we good?
Yeah, I'm here. I hear you loud and clear. Is it still delaying? You good? Yeah, I hear you.
Are we good?
Yeah, I'm here. I hear you loud and clear.
What the hell's going on?
You good? Yeah, I hear you. I have no idea. No. I think I fixed it.
I'll call you back. Okay. All right. I like your shirt, man. I like your shirt. I got my hat on, the one that you like.
I don't like that hat. You got that hat on. You got that hat on because I got my hat on. Come on, man. Let's not.
I actually woke up and I just picked it off the floor and I'm going to the gym right now. My bad for. I woke up like 5 minutes late. Like it was a long night last night, and I woke up and I was like, fuck. I was like, shit, it's already after 12. I need to hurry up and get on this. My bad.
No, you good. You good though. I'm glad you can make it. So let's get straight to business.
All right, go
honestly,
for it.
what do you think? What do you think makes you? I'm gonna ask you one question. Are y'all better than the Eagles?
Look, man, I'm a Cowboys fan. What do you think I'm gonna say?
No. See. That's not the question I'm asking you.
I know what you're asking, and in my opinion, based off of if you would have beat us last year, if you would have swept us last year, I would have said Eagles are better than the Cowboys. But based off of what happened last year, I'm gonna say we're better than you. Until y'all beat us, we're better than you.
Okay, that don't make sense to me. I'm gonna tell you why. Because based off what happened last year, if my memory serves me correct, we went out in the same round. We both made the playoffs. We went out in the same round. Now, I'm gonna ask you something. Hold on. Let me finish. Now, when you guys kick off the season in your stadium, is a banner going to drop?
No.
Okay, you don't get no banner for sweeping us. So I don't know what the hell makes you think.
I never said that we got a banner.
Okay, but that is how you guys are acting. So what makes you think that you better than us and we went out in the same round?
First of all, who is y'all? Because I don't act like that. I don't act like there's gonna be a banner drop. I don't celebrate winning the division. I don't celebrate winning a playoff game. You know this. You see my videos. I don't celebrate that stuff. I celebrate winning the Super Bowl. Granted, I haven't been able to celebrate it since you and I were about 7 or 8 years old. You know, for the Cowboys, I haven't been able to celebrate it. But I don't go out there boasting about my team winning the division or winning a playoff game. That's not how I go about my videos, posting about, divisional, winning the division or winning the playoff game. My thing is, just like you, I want to get to the Super Bowl and I want to win.
Okay. So I just don't think you guys are better than us because, okay, you won the division. The division is competitive every year. I think that you guys benefited from a slow start from us, and we benefited from a slow start from you guys. Had you guys would have totally ran away with the division, we probably not have made the playoffs. But if memory serves me correct, we both started off slow. So
yeah.
Now my next question to you: did you guys have a better offseason than us?
That's debatable. It's all perception of how you see it. You think you had a great offseason. I think what we did, we got rid of Beasley. We didn't sign him. We brought in someone better who's in Cobb. Now remember, Cobb does get hurt a lot, but so does Beasley. So in my opinion, but the difference between Cobb and Beasley is that Cobb has the ability to take you to the house. Beasley doesn't. He can't catch a little slant route or a little screen pass and then take you to the house. Cobb can. And Quinn, who was the guy that y'all signed on the D-line? Jackson, right?
Malik Jackson.
Yeah, okay. See, it's a toss-up. You lost Bennett, who made your D-line what it was. And I know you have Fletcher Cox there, but at the same time, you lost such a great piece, and then you brought in a guy who was coming off the bench.
Okay.
Malik Jackson.
Okay. For every single move that the Dallas Cowboys made in the offseason, I can offset it with the better move, probably from the same position. You want to talk about Randall Cobb? I could just say Deshaun Jackson. I have no more else need to be said. I could just say Deshaun Jackson. Malik Jackson. Who didn't you guys pick up a guy, Quinn, the guy with the seizure issues and all, from Miami? Trash. Trash.
Okay, look. I read up on that seizure. That shit was from high school. Like his when that video you made about him almost not being able to play again and having seizure-like symptoms. That was from high school. That shit was from high school. That wasn't during when he was in the NFL.
Did I say it was in the NFL? First of all, is it true or not?
I just said that I read up on it. It's true. But in your video, you were talking about how he had seizure-like symptoms and almost stopped him. And the way you made it seem, watching your video, the way you made it seem is that it happened during when he was playing in the NFL, and it happened sometime in the offseason at one of the off seasons he had, and then it almost caused him to stop playing. So then I did my research, and I was like, no, this should happen during high school. And that didn't stop him from having his, 18, 19 sack season? Yeah, he fell off a bit, but he's still there.
He fell off a lot. Let's be honest about that. And did you look up his whole medical history? Because I have. But moving on, let's talk about relevance. Are you guys relevant? I just want to know how. I got a question for you. How can you honestly, how can you justify what I'm about to ask you right here? I'm gonna go down a list right here. Cincinnati Bengals. For you guys who all been sticking around for a minute, for a minute in this live chat, you've heard me say this before. Cincinnati Bengals went 30 seasons without going to the NFC Championship game. This list is current. Washington Redskins, 27 seasons. Detroit Lions, 27 seasons. Cleveland Browns, 26 seasons. Miami Dolphins, 26 seasons. Buffalo Bills, 25 seasons. And at number 7, Dallas Cowboys, 23 seasons. Now, everybody on this list, in my opinion, from 1 to 7 is irrelevant. What makes y'all think that y'all special from anybody on this list? I'm talking about 23 plus years without going to a conference game. And in my opinion, you have no right to beat your chest. This is your group. This is your people. This is your pairs. This is your people right here. You're not the Eagles, man. You're not the Rams. You're not the Saints. You're not Pittsburgh. You are these guys. You at you at this table with bums for lifelong bums.
Let me ask you this. I'm gonna answer your question, but let me ask you this. Why, after winning one Super Bowl, you went to the conference game a few times early in the 2000s? Why do you feel like you're a Super Bowl machine now?
Hold on. Let's be clear. It wasn't a few times. We went to the conference game multiple times, more than 2 times. It wasn't a few times now.
A few times is 4. A few times equals 4.
In a row. We went to the conference game 4 times in a row. We went to the Super Bowl twice since the last time you guys have won a Super Bowl or even been to a conference game. Now, what that shows us as a fan base is that we're at least putting the pieces together to be competitive and to compete and to be contenders. Not going to the conference game in 23 years means that you ain't doing something right to even be a contender. You haven't been a contender in 23 years, in a lifetime. We have been contenders that entire 23 years. That's the difference. Look. Cincinnati Bengals are trash, bro. Washington Redskins are trash. Detroit trash. Cleveland trash. Miami trash. Buffalo trash. Dallas Cowboys trash. You on the list with those teams I just named? We ain't on that list because we have been competitive. We've been in the fight. It's like this. It's like having 23 matches to get knocked out in the first round. At least our shit going to decision. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. This is the epitome of irrelevance. And I have no idea why you guys think you're not irrelevant. So I ask you the question again. Are you relevant?
Do I think we're relevant? I think every year, and this is not from the media, because I'm going to tell you this. I hate the Skip and Shannon show. I hate that show. I hate the way Skip, because every team that Skip likes, I like. He likes the Spurs. I'm from San Antonio. I like this person. I hate what he talks about. I hate his talking points, even though every once in a while I'll agree with him. Do I think we're relevant? I do, in the sense that to be relevant, in my opinion, and the way the NFL views relevancy is you got to be in contention, not just for the Super Bowl, but you got to be in contention to get to the playoffs, winning your division. And that's the only way you're going to get there. And I think if we're this year, we see it as a two-team race, Cowboys, Eagles. And if it's a two-team race and it can be a toss-up between either team, I think we're relevant in that regard.
You are not relevant. You're not relevant. Okay. But even based off what you said, you're not relevant. If you say the way the NFL views relevancy by winning, now listen, I will be honest. You're trending towards being relevant. Dak Prescott has played in 3 playoff games. You're trending towards being relevant. If you keep going to the playoffs, you're going to end up being relevant. You're going to end up being a known playoff team. But the Philadelphia Eagles are relevant. We've won back-to-back playoff games. We've caught a body in consecutive years. On the road to a Super Bowl in years. That's relevant.
Let me tell you. Okay, you sit there and just said that we're on our way to relevancy. Okay, we're on our way. We're training to be relevant. Dak Prescott has played in his Super Bowls. The reason why we're relevant, and I hate to use this, but I'm going to, and I'm not going to say 5 Super Bowls. I'm not going to say that. What I'm saying is that we built a rapport for ourselves throughout the history of the Cowboys. And then with Jerry Jones being the owner that he is, the businessman that he is, having the push that he has all the time, opening his mouth when he don't need to, always being in the media, is why we're talked about. We're not relevant in the same regard as the way you see yourself relevant. We're relevant is because we're always in other people's mouths all the time.
Okay, so that brings me to my next point, because I got a list of stuff. I didn't even come here with a full clip for you. I came with a couple shots. I didn't come with a full clip for you. But listen. Well. So basically, you're relevant because of the media boost. You're relevant because of the media boost. Listen, the teams that I just named, the Cincinnati Bengals. I have not heard nothing about the Bengals since offseason started. I don't even know what they're doing over there. The Washington Redskins, I've heard a fair amount because I live in the area. I haven't heard anything about the Detroit Lions. The Cleveland Browns, yes, they made some big moves. I heard about the Cleveland Browns. Miami Dolphins, I heard nothing about the Miami Dolphins. Buffalo Bills, a little bit. The Dallas Cowboys, you hear about the Dallas Cowboys as if they're the New England Patriots. They're not the New England Patriots. And basically what you just said is you're relevant because of the circus that is your owner and your ownership. That doesn't make relevance. That doesn't has it translated to wins on the field. Only thing that matters is wins, and that's something that we all learned from you guys from the '90s. Only thing matters is wins,
and that's all I want. That's all I want is look. I'm not condoning or I'm not praising the push that we got. You see my videos. I don't talk like that. I'm not one of these other Cowboy fans that you seem to know, and you always talk about to where I'm pushing the media information. I push my own shit. Or just stuff that I find, that I go and I research. But I don't like that media push. I don't like it. I don't like my team being a circus. Look, like I said, I'm from San Antonio. I like the Spurs. And I use the San Antonio Spurs for a lot of things because to me, they are the ideal franchise. Well, up until Kawhi Leonard, the Tim Duncan era, that was our ideal situation where you have a superstar who's quiet, you have an organization who's quiet but makes moves and wins championships. That's the way I was when I was playing baseball, to where I was quiet. I didn't say nothing. I didn't do nothing. I let my talk on the field do the work for me. I didn't like this outside distraction that we see the Cowboys, always in the media, always in other fan bases' mouths, always this. And you know what? It just sucks that other fan bases, because you know what? We haven't done anything in 23. In my eyes, these other Cowboy fans, they get excited over a playoff win. I'm right there with you, man, where I'm like, we haven't done shit in 23 years. We haven't won a Super Bowl since 95. Like, we haven't done nothing. So you want to sit there and like, yeah, hurrah, praise. I'm glad we won a playoff game because it's my team. I'm going to ride or die with my team. But at the same time, you're happy we won a playoff game? I'm not happy.
Okay, happy. That's good. I'm glad you're not happy because you shouldn't be happy. I mean, in my opinion, the Dallas Cowboys have been losers my entire adult life. But moving on, is Dak Prescott better than Carson Wentz?
I said this before. I'm going to keep saying it. If you look at the numbers, yes. If you look at the skill set, no. He's not.
What numbers are you looking at? Because I'm looking at a man who played 8 less games and has more touchdown passes.
I know where you're going with it. Look, I'm not going to add the rushing and the TDs together. Yes, he's had more throwing touchdowns and played in 8 fewer games, but his completion ratio is better. His QBR is better. He has more rushing touchdowns, obviously. He has more fourth quarter winning games. I think he has 14 winning drives. And to me, he stays on the field. He stays on the field. He doesn't get hurt. Knock on wood. I don't got wood here, but anything, he stays on the field. He doesn't get hurt, and that's a big thing with me. That's a big thing with me. A guy who can stay on the field and produce, and he produces. To me, he produces. And Carson Wentz, when healthy, can be a very big threat.
Okay. Okay. I want to touch on a comment you made about the OTAs. And why I think that I don't care if they're throwing in shorts or putting on pads. I'm going to tell you why exactly the OTAs are very important based upon how these guys look. Do you remember last year on OTAs where they were making fun of Dak Prescott for like not throwing a touchdown for like weeks? He couldn't throw a touchdown against, I think it was 11 on 11. That translated onto the field in the beginning of the season, and it helped, and it kind of helped you guys with your little slow start right there. Now, the fact that Carson Wentz is throwing with no knee brace on, and he's looking really good and throwing touchdowns at will against 11 on 11, that shows you that he's ready and that he's healthy. Now, a healthy Carson Wentz is better than 95% of every starting quarterback in the league. A healthy Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz is by far the best quarterback in NFC East. That's not even up for debate. And this is the real problem that I got with you Dallas Cowboys fans. This is the real problem I got with you. You don't want to keep it real. You said that you guys are relevant because of something that has nothing to do with football. You said you guys are better than the Eagles because based upon how you feel. I'm not talking to you about what I feel. I'm talking to you about what is happening. This ain't got nothing to do with what I feel, bro. This is the truth. And until you guys are able to get in tune with the truth, you ain't gonna really be able to, push your fandom to the next level. Now, you guys want to say I called my own team trash last year. I did. If my team plays like trash, I'm going to talk about it. I'm never shying away from the camera. If you ain't new to this, you know I do a keys to victory before the game, and I do a game recap after the game. Win, lose, or draw. If we play it like trash, I got to talk about it. But listen, this is why I've been blessed. Since I've been on YouTube, ain't been no trash, baby. Ain't been no trash. It's been a Super Bowl. It's been another playoff appearance. Ain't been no trash. Since I've been a baby, before I had a beard, y'all been trash. And that's just the facts. So let's all stay on the even playing field with the facts. And let's not get too emotional about who's good and who's not.
Let me say this. See, I forgot what talking point I was going to talk about with you. The reason why I just lost my complete train of thought when I was trying to get at you about something. I feel that, okay, so this is how I view things. I view it as, okay, you have the NFC East, you got the Cowboys, the Eagles, Washington, whatever. I feel that it's such a battle within our division that I feel that, like I said earlier, we are better than you because we beat you last year. Now, I'm not just focused on us beating you. I've already said my end game, what I want is a Super Bowl. But that doesn't happen. You don't win a Super Bowl either last year. Yes, we finished out in the same round, just different days. But at the end of the day, now you got the head-to-head to look at. And what happened in the head-to-head? We beat y'all. That's why I feel that. That's why I say that we're better than you.
Okay. I understand that logic, but I don't at the same time. The Panthers beat us. They didn't make the playoffs. The Minnesota Vikings beat us. They didn't make the playoffs. So do you consider those guys better than us as well? Because that makes no sense. I'm pretty sure somebody beat you guys, but they didn't make the playoffs either.
No, because they didn't make the playoffs. I just said I'm trickling down. The trickle down effect. You didn't win a Super Bowl. We didn't win a Super Bowl. You finished in the same round. We finished in the same round. So what do I have to look at next? The head-to-head. We beat you in the head-to-head. So that makes us better. Just like you played the Panthers, you lost to the Panthers. But what happened? You trumped the Panthers because you made it to the playoffs.
Okay. I must have missed that last part. So were there any blown calls that could have caused any of those games y'all beat us in? I'm asking you from an honest opinion.
Hey, man, I've already said that y'all recovered that. I don't know what happened, so that's all I'm going to say. Y'all recovered the fumble. The second game, not even shitting you, I'm there in my room watching this game, about to get ready for work, and I'm like, this is going to be a shit show waiting to happen. Once I saw that fumble, this is a shit show that's taken over on the 20 or the 15-yard line. This is a shit show. And I was watching Desert Eagles live stream, and I started cracking up when they gave the ball back to Dallas. He started freaking out, and I started cracking up because I was like, there's no way that Dallas should have this ball right now. But whatever.
All right, you know what? All I could do is respect your honesty on that, because at the end of the day, you got to take your win, just like the Cowboys got to take their win. But I believe if that ball back, we go up 7-0, and the entirety of that whole game changes. So do you believe y'all going to sweep us this year again? Would you bet that?
No, I've said in multiple videos that we're splitting. I don't feel that we're going to sweep y'all. It's hard unless you're the Giants or Washington. It's hard to sweep you. Like, if you're the Giants right now, the past 7-8 years, it's been easy. Redskins, it's been easy until they got Alex Smith. Now they got Dwayne Haskins, which you've heard of the Trent Williams situation where he wants out of Washington. Now I think it becomes even easier not dealing with Trent Williams because he wants out of Washington. And I think it could hinder Dwayne Haskins' growth as a quarterback if you don't have your starting left tackle there. So to me, it's going to be a lot more sacks coming from the left side and a lot easier to sweep. When it comes to the Cowboys, the way the Cowboys are being built, the way the Eagles are being built, now that's a head-to-head that I give a split decision to. One to the Eagles, one to the Cowboys.
Okay. If we beat y'all the first game, I bet you we sweep y'all. If we take the first one, we're going to sweep you.
Okay, well, you know what? We have a history of you kicking our ass in our stadium and us beating you in your stadium.
Okay, so like I said, I bet that if we take the first one, we're going to sweep you.
Okay, well, right now we still got that $100 on the first game, which you're going to, right?
Yeah.
You're going to be
So after we win the first game, then we just double or nothing, the $100.
You want to? I'm good with that.
All right, cool, man. It was nice. It was nice chatting with you. I'm about to
you too, man.
I'm about to go to the gym, finish doing what I was doing, and
yeah, I'm at the gym right now.
If any other Dallas Cowboy content creator want any type of smoke, I'm pulling up. It's pull-up season now. I like your hat too, by the way. That's a nice hat.
Thank you, man. I like your shirt, man.
All right, man.
And thank you. Look, I'm happy y'all won a Super Bowl because now we can put our division in the only category of having every team winning a Super Bowl. That's the only praise I'm going to give right there because we are a division rival. But as the entirety of the whole division, us are in a category by ourselves.
You already know. All right, man. Have a good one.
You too, man. I'm out. Later.
All right. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. We could pull up and talk facts, and then it's gonna be different. When I got questions that need answering. You can't justify. You can't tell me that you're relevant because of your owner always getting Botox and jumping in the media. That's not an answer to me. You can't tell me that's why you're relevant. You can't tell me you better than us because you beat us. The Panthers beat us. The Vikings beat us. Where were they at? Sitting home during the playoffs. Certain logics I just don't agree with. Certain logic I just don't agree with. You know what I mean? But one thing I can tell you this: I can respect a man who would get up for a debate and defend his team like a mature adult. I can respect that. But they ain't gonna win. It's no Dallas Cowboys fan gonna be able to justify it, man. I need to debate with other guy. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he necessarily ignored the facts, but we're gonna talk about it later. I don't want to kick him while he's down, but I don't want to kick him while he's down. But he know what he did, and it'll forever be up here for him to rewatch it. You know what I'm saying? Either you gonna learn something, or I'm gonna walk through you. All right, y'all. I'm getting out of here, man. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you. I am the best reporting on the Eagles.